New York, can y'all clap for me?
Good morning, Shaboozey. Welcome to the Today Show.
Oh, what? Hey.
I'm gonna hand you our special tiny mic to hold.
Oh, sick.
Sorry to interrupt. Is that your new comic?
Yeah, the Outlaw Sherry Lee.
We heard it's related to your album. Can you tell us about it?
Well, it's a really cool piece that accompanied or tells the story of the album, The Outlaw Sherry Lee. Kind of starts from like the first act of the album. There's gonna be 3 issues where we'll tell the rest of the story in animated form, yeah.
Nice. Is there a personal connection here to comic books?
Yeah, for sure. I think some of my favorite superheroes or some of my favorite stories ever have been adapted from some work of a comic book or literature or anything. And who doesn't like to read and look at pictures? Come on.
Are there any comics that inspired you in creating your own?
Definitely the old Batman comics from like the golden era of Batman. Bob Kane, those are really cool. Newer ones too, like Scott Pilgrim is pretty sick. There's one called The Humans, no one knows about that one. The Boys, violent, but yeah.
Good ones. Your new concept album just released, congratulations. Can you tell us the story that unfolds through the music?
The Outlaw Sherry Lee and Other Western Tales follows a woman named Sherry Lee who is out to get revenge against some outlaws who have took out her father. It follows this whole story kind of chronologically, and in the album there's interludes which kind of like take different snapshots or different moments from the script or from the story, and we try to place it in there to just give people like a better view or better understanding of what the album means.
Which came first, the story or the music?
They kind of went hand in hand. First of all, I wanted to make an album, right? And then just kind of like my take on the world. Life kind of feels like the Wild Wild West right now. The past couple years has been pretty crazy. So I kind of wanted to just like talk about the themes of like contemporary society in the landscape of the Wild West.
We saw that Jamie Foxx is one of many featured, including Tiana Taylor. Did you always know that you wanted narrators on the album?
For sure. I think that's really cool. I think some of my favorite albums include narrations and interludes and some songs that don't even have lyrics on them. So I think it was like a really cool way to just incorporate talent or artists that you wouldn't usually see in a world like this. Tiana Taylor, like a legend, Golden Globe winner, Grammy Award winner. Jamie Foxx, Oscar Award winner. Sam Elliott, like Western legend, Western royalty. I think it just kind of like added to the cinematic nature of the whole project.
5-minute warning.
Okay, Shaboozey, that's your cue. Let's start moving.
All right, let's go, let's do it.
So, I saw you cast Ciara Miller as Sherry Lee in the Cowgirl music video. What drew you to her in the casting process?
You know what? I mean, what didn't? She's awesome. She's got just an amazing story. Her personality, I mean, she's gorgeous.
Are there other versions of Sherry that will be played by other people?
That was always the intention. The intention was for like everyone to kind of feel like there's a little bit of Sherry Lee in them, or a little bit of outlaw, or a little bit of lawman, or whatever you kind of, it's kind of a choose your own adventure sort of thing. Tiana Taylor kind of plays her version of Sherry Lee, and so does Kaylani, and so can you too.
I want to talk about this outfit today. Can you break down what you're wearing and the inspo behind it?
Yes, this is a Jacques Mousse jacket, Jacques Mousse shirt, some chrome heart jewelry, damn post on the boots, and a wild hat. Yeah. Louisville.
Love it.
Shout out Louisville.
You look great today.
Thank you, thank you.
I know it's a bit early, but we thought you may need a little fuel, so we have a surprise for you. I heard you like a classic peanut butter jelly sandwich. No pressure to eat anything right now, but
flavors.
They do have flavors.
I didn't know that. Hazelnut spread. Wow.
No pressure to eat anything right now, but feel free if you'd like for later, of course.
Yeah.
Did the love for PB&Js start from childhood?
For sure. That was my favorite food growing up, was definitely a PB&J sandwich. Yeah, I just couldn't get enough of those. Just with some milk. Oh my gosh.
What's the best jelly flavor?
I would say strawberry. No, heck no. Wait, blueberry. Yeah, what am I thinking about? Yeah.
Amazing. Are there any other snacks that you request, like in your rider, that might surprise you?
Is there blueberry jelly? I think I meant grape. Yeah, sorry. Grape jelly. I was like, yeah. Go ahead, grape, the blue one, purple one.
Is there any snack or food you request in your rider that might surprise people?
I got jealous of my band because their rider is crazy. It's over there, it's like a whole sandwich setup. They got sourdough bread, they've got, artisanal cheeses. My rider's just like usually like a, fruit platter. So if you have any suggestions,
leave it in the chat.
Right, yeah, leave them in the chat, come on.
Almost showtime, so let's head out of the studio.
Let's do it, let's do it.
So what would be on your Mount Rushmore of Western films?
I go Once Upon a Time in the West, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I go True Grit, the new version. The old one's good too. So I always do this, there's 4. What's the last one? Dang. I go Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Amazing. And what's your favorite cowboy saying or phrase that more people don't use enough?
Ooh, you know what I mean? I gotta go for Reach for the Sky.
Amazing. Okay, you're gonna take this elevator downstairs and we'll see you there.
Cool.
So before we part ways, it's Today Show tradition to sign our wall. Will you do the honors?
I would love to.
Amazing, come on down. We've got an almost fresh new wall for you.
Look at that.
Pick any place you'd
pick
like.
Anywhere. Decisions.
Oh, lefty.
Shaboozey.
Amazing, thank you. This was lovely.
I gave you a little cowboy hat.
How cute!
There you go. I just took up so much space.
It's time for you to hit the stage, so we'll see you out there.
Okay.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.